this is basically it for the Clippers because if they don't win with Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, it's over for them. I mean, they traded away all of their picks to build the championship team now. And to their defense, this is why I disagree with that Steve Ballmer take, because I think I would love an owner that goes all in trying to win when you have a chance to win.
You don't.
When you have a chance to win. Because the Clippers did have a chance to win.
I didn't say he.
Yes and no. It's a yes and no.
I didn't say wait. Before
Go
you go,
ahead.
I didn't say he was wrong for going all in. I said I felt like he was not wrong, but I felt like he should have got another rim protector.
Constructed the team a little better.
Yeah, that's
But
what
I don't
said.
think he makes those decisions though.
That's true.
Yeah, but okay. So look, I'm gonna just name you the picks that are leaving the Clippers. So to start it off, Kawhi and Paul George, they can leave in 2021. The same free agency class with Giannis.
You didn't know that?
No, I'm saying, wow, like this
Montrezl Harrell, Marcus Morris, and Reggie Jackson are all free agents. Their only young players are Landry Shamet, who's like a career role player, maybe starter, and Zubac, right? They don't have a first-round pick until the year 2027.
Don't think they need one this year.
And they have a first-rounder. They have a first round in 2021, depending on like the swap rules with the Knicks, but they don't have one until 2027. They have no picks at all in 2021, and they have 2 second-rounders in 2022 and 2023. So basically, they traded
no picks in what year?
I think
they have
they
no
have a second
picks.
round this year. No, right?
They don't.
Oh Lord,
I think they do actually. I think. Let me see. No, they have no picks.
Let me explain why that's an over-exaggeration. Those picks. This year, I don't think they need a pick. I think this is probably going to be one of the weakest drafts for the next 4 or 5 years. I think next year when that...
Wait, the drafts are going to be weak for the next 4 or 5 years?
No, I said this is going to be the weakest one for the next 4 or 5 years. I think after this one, that's when you start looking at that list like, oh, shit, we don't have a pick. Kawhi and Paul George are going to free agency. I think they knew this when they made the trade to go get Paul George. I think they knew this going in like, all right, we got a 2-year window. This is the team we're going to rock with. We know we're not going to have picks. We need to get a title in this 2-year span because looking at it from – I think they're probably going to bring back Montrezl. I don't think they should. I think they're going to probably do it.
They are. How about
Now, Marcus Morris and Reggie Jackson, I don't know because I don't know how much money – you guys paid him, what, $15 million?
Who?
Marcus Morris and then trade him? So I don't know if he's going to want to get less from that. And unless he's really on a winning mindset. And then Reggie Jackson, I think he'll probably come back. But
he has a shot to compete for a championship, so that's probably the reason he comes back.
I don't think the picks should be. I don't think they if Paul George and Kawhi leaves next summer, I think that's when they should start panicking because now you have no future, you have no picks.
I mean, Paul George, after I think their loss, he actually told everybody on the team that was going to be a free agent, like Morris and Harrell and Jackson, come back, let's run it back. And the report said that they just rolled their eyes at that.
Yeah, I heard about that.
So they probably might not come back. But I'm saying if Kawhi and Paul George leave in 2021,
it's over.
This Clippers team is going to be probably one of the worst teams in the NBA.
Can I ask you guys a quick question?
Oh, wait a minute. Lou Will was gone that year too.
Yeah.
Nah.
And he's getting older, though.
Oh, yeah, 2021, yeah.
He's getting older, though.
But his game, you could play with his game.
Let me ask you something. Is this trade worse than the Nets? Just like with
when you guys traded for Pierce and Garnett?
Yeah.
It depends.
Do you think look, I know like the Nets realistically overexceeded their expectations by getting like with the picks that they had, but you're telling me that the Clippers don't have any picks in some years.
I don't think it's worth that's a good question.
Yeah, it is.
I think it depends.
Because I feel like the reason you guys didn't win for a lot of reasons, but I think the main one is because that was Miami's time. That was LeBron's time.
Yeah.
With right now with the Clippers, they should be in the conference finals right now.
I agree.
People picked them to beat the Lakers. They were the favorites to win a championship in the beginning of the year. You look at their roster and you say, yeah, this team is winning the championship, no doubt about it.
It's an elite roster.
I'm gonna say no because you guys got that team, but you were never projected to win.
Okay.
Like you didn't have the favorites like the Clippers did to win, and
we rebuild pretty quickly. For not having any picks.
Even when you ran it, even if you didn't run in Miami, realistically, you were like the 4th or the 3rd best team in the league that year, and on the East.
We were the 6th best team in the East that year.
No, by seeding. I'm saying, but as walking into a series, I never really saw y'all. You picked up a 40-year-old KG. I never really saw you guys was like, you're gonna win the chip.
You know what? Another thing that kind of makes the Nets a little worse is that the year we lost to Miami, the next year everybody was gone.
Yeah.
Paul Pierce left. Kevin Garnett was traded in the middle of the year. So, I mean, at least the Clippers have a shot at keeping two of their top players. We didn't do that. So, I don't know. I'm just speaking on the fact that if Kawhi and Paul George leaves, I think this can be worse than the Nets, though.
I mean, the only hope
Rebuilding.
that the only hope that the Clippers have right now is that Kawhi and Paul George want to play in LA. That's the reason they chose the Clippers. I mean, nobody chooses the Clippers for another reason other than that. There's been no star to really sign with them.
Well, there's been two sources. One, the Clippers are in works to try to get Drew Holiday.
I want the Nets to get him.
And they're it's actually the Clippers, the Bucks, the Warriors, the Nets, and what was the other team? I can't remember.
The Miami Heat.
No, it wasn't.
I just don't see a world where they can get Drew Holiday.
I do.
Because they don't have any picks to trade.
Oh, yeah. No, if you talk about that. And then
what player would they trade? Lou Will?
No way.
Lou Will, Pat Bev.
I don't think Pelicans say that.
No
I don't
way.
think
when they can get a Karis LeVert and Dinwiddie from Brooklyn for Drew Holiday, possibly.
Or Spencer Dinwiddie and Jared Allen.
Yeah, that would be better.
We'll see.
Or it's either that or they're trying to get either Drew Holiday or Derrick Rose. So that's one of their two guys on the market. Like that's what they're trying to get right now. And
Derrick Rose is cool.
I wouldn't mind Derrick Rose, to be honest.
He's a favorite player, right?
He's an 18-point scorer. I wouldn't mind him.
Nah, Derrick Rose would be a good addition.
Good. He's real good.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
Still a good player.
But I think that's the only hope that they have is that they actually want to be in LA, so they probably won't leave. But if they do,
If one of them leaves,
it's over for them.
If one of them leaves, it's done.
Well, the only thing they can do right now is request for a trade. And if the Clippers are lucky, they'll run it back next year and hopefully get far. If you see Kawhi and PG one out, luckily they asked to one out before the trade deadline so that you could go get some picks back, go get something back.
Yeah.
So hopefully that plans out for them. But if they walk into free agency and they're like, nah, we're gone, it's over.
It's over. That's going to be the worst team in the league.
Yeah, they're going to go through a very long rebuild.
Very, very, very long time. Very long time is going to be one of the worst teams.
Them and the Knicks.
Not going to be worse than the Knicks. I guarantee
Lou Will is better.
They don't have any picks.
RJ Barrett, bro.
Why are you praising Lou Will like he didn't just shoot 15% from the three?
RJ Barrett probably wouldn't have shot better.
I mean, he shot 32% from
RJ
the
Barrett's
season.
younger. He's something to lean on. Lou Will's a couple years he's out.
I mean, there's a chance RJ Barrett could never be better than Lou Williams.
Hello, guys. You just watched a clip from Pick a Side. If you like our content, please like and subscribe and share our content across every platform. It helps us grow. Thank you for watching and see you later.